Alrighty, welcome back. This was, Johan Turpin's Chip Ship. I've done that one a lot. But okay, we need to get back into the important things, which is video games. Why is my save file empty? Okay, but I got my, yesterday I was working mostly on, I'll show that off. Let's lower that music on your end. So I was working all on this thing, and I got it working. So if you look at this, I was complaining about these colliders not looking good. I got it all good. Look at that. Perfect. I just had to use a different function. There was two different functions for generating those collision shapes, and I was using the one that's not good. And then I also have the low res animation, which isn't it's not actually gonna like play when it falls. It's just for reference so that I can see like what it looks like. Oh, what happened? That happened. So yeah, there's gonna be a custom flag as well. Where should it be? It'll be, what, a one-off entity? So if and let's do export string fall stats equals equals okay. Basically what it does is if the thing has fallen, if the tower fell, when this starts up, it'll just make it fall. So it'll just set it to here when the instant it loads. And then function I may need to add a new animation player because I may need more complicated stuff. That's okay. I may just have the I may duplicate this script and like have some parameters, but that's fine for now. Fall. I'll have to add that soon. Basically, I'll have a thing that actually sets this flag, and it plays the falling animation, but it has to play it in the high res version, so that'll be tricky. But okay, enough of that. Now I need to actually design a level, because this is now the thing let's see. This will be tricky Because I need to make it so that a lot of things are everything that's important is accessible from both here and here. I'm just going to put some random stuff around for a bit. Let's see, so the story will be that, like, the people who make these, like, this copper scrap, they had a bunch of infrastructure around it. What should it look like? Let's just have, like, okay, it's not that much bigger than these towers. Or these palaces. But yeah, there's going to be a palace that leads up to it. Because they're going to... The people who built this copper stuff... I should make a better name for them. I guess they're the Fallen Kingdom. These are the Ancient Kingdom. And also, I'm going to get rid of this. That's too easy. I want it to be a bit thrilling to get up there. Where am I in the game? Oh, right. I had this auto fall. This is just pretty. I don't know. Okay, but the main thing is I need to figure out how to actually make it accessible, because what I want... Ooh, this is going to be tough to climb up. Yeah, and I think what I'm going to put there is I'm going to put an NPC who's like a side character that you can keep interacting with. I need some way of, like, making each little NPC you talk to more distinct, though. I need to give them hats. Like, that's... I've said that multiple times and haven't done it. I'll actually add it to the thing. I never got around to doing this. And yeah, the shortcut is theoretically there. Let's make tower... This will be next Saturday, or some Saturday in the future. Actually, I think it should be the wave shot next. Because the grappling hook is like a game-breaking one. So if it's going to be the final one. Because, well, basically... This wave shot is basically a double jump. The gravity gun is high damage and it temporarily makes things float, so that it's sort of useful for platforming, and the grappling hook just busts the whole game. So if I gotta get rid of one, it's gonna be the game-breaking, like, fun one. But then again, it would be cool. Maybe I should just have it so that, I'm trying to think of what I want to do with this, because I just had an idea that, like, I could just set this thing up like this so that it's impossible without the grappling hook. Because what I'm thinking is you shoot like there, and then you hook into it and you pull in. So it'd probably be like the... Well, I gotta decide how that's gonna work. Because then you could have this whole area and it's like, I don't know how to get up there. And then you have to come back later. So it'd be all cool and stuff. I may have to... Trying to think. I think I probably have to add, like, create all of the gameplay stuff before I keep going further with this story. Because I think... whatever. You don't have the gun at this point, so that's fine. I can at least get up to when you unlock the medium, because that's going to be when you get this pistol. And then every other weapon comes after that, because you need the pistol to do certain puzzles that I haven't designed yet. Oh my god, that's terrible. Okay. Let's do Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Monday through Wednesday. No, I don't work on... Okay, I'm officially only taking Wednesday or Monday off. I'm moving this back to, what should it be, May 20th maybe? And then May 10th, May 10th isn't going to be anything. Okay, that's going to be like the script, the main script. All my beautiful plans are falling apart at the seams. I don't think this game is going to get done according to schedule. But whatever. I need a way up here. So let's make it look like an accident. As soon as I adjust. So it's going to be just a little bit of that. And I'll have to figure out how that actually, maybe one of these. So it's like there's been a bunch of stuff that's been falling, or a bunch of stuff fell apart. I mean, I don't know how this makes this make any more sense, but and then this one. My beautiful laid plans. I should have made a more deliberate plan about this. I should have... oh well. A lesson learned, I think. That looks good. That looks compelling and motivated. But yeah, I really need to get those guns done, because I think those will significantly change how you can platform. And so I want to start designing levels around that, because you can only get so far with like the basic move set. And I think I've kind of exhausted all, well, not quite all of its potential, but most of its potential. That's okay. Slightly harder than what you would do on that tower. I want to be able to jump, like to rolling jump onto this little tower, or onto that lip. At least it looks cool. Yeah, I also need to add, like, you know, like the... I keep ranting about it. So much work. So I should start doing the work instead of complaining about it and, like... Could be frustrating for players to have to do this bit. Well, that's pretty easy. This is a tricky jump, though. Ooh. That's a particularly precarious jump. Alright, but that's good. But yeah, this is all working mostly right. The collisions collide. Now I need to figure out how the player gets further up this thing. I think it'll be like... what will it be like? Oh, the problem is I need to make these... I need to make a whole bunch of new, like, things that are kinematic bodies. Because otherwise it's not gonna work right. We're here on this. Guys, we're here. We've done, like, that much. Okay, but that's fine. That's fine. I just need to make... This is bobble kinematic. Materials, 2 material slots, assign that. DLB. So basically it's just going to be some random thing that's attached to it, and it'll be a kinematic. So let's... And I might need to make it bigger or smaller or something. Actually, what does its collider look like? It looks fine. Yeah, it matches the general shape of it. Yeah, the main difference is there were 2 different methods of generating convex colliders. There's the generate, so if we go here, there's create single convex and create multiple convex. And it seems like the create multiple, what it typically does is it creates one convex and it doesn't create a good one. Because it uses some sort of complex approximating algorithm. So I mean, I'm sure it's great for like creating multiple. But yeah, in most cases, I can just create it by hand and then do it better. But all right. I need to figure out what I was doing. Itty bitty thing. This itty bitty thing will be like what's attached to here. And these have to be like attached to the these towers. Because then when the whole thing falls over, I can also add these to like a high-res animation. But yeah, they'll be like this. I'm doing some great work here, putting down one little thing. Oop. Well, I just fell. Well, this is like Jump King. Oh, it's much easier if you just do that. Okay. Alright, that's not bad. I need some more things. Let's do like, what do I want on this? Because alright, we have going from here to here. And you walk along here and you can just barely get up to here. I think I want something that's also like here. And then maybe it has a little lip here. That'd be a separate body though. So yeah, it'll be like twice as long. Maybe a little something here just to give some like extra pizzazz. And it would break apart with the rest of the mesh. So it'd be like a little thing there. I think I should have two colors. So there's this for the root, these for the obstacles. So it's like get up here and then you get up here. And then I want there to be like I want there to be a thing here that you have to jump around. Then you jump around it, and then there's a little thing here that you can stand on or like grab onto or something. Maybe it's a steep little slope. And it's right on top of so you can drop down to this. But yeah, you have to jump around and like grab onto it and climb. And then you can like get up here and then you can jump up here. Maybe a little lip here. I don't know what would be below it. I know. There'd be a little like... There'd be a little thing here. And then you migrate to the other side. So it'd be like, you have to grab onto this, then drop down to here, then jump up to here. Let's see if I can actually execute on that. I'm not even going to bother with this for now. I'm just going to add them to like the... because the next thing I need is this little thing. And yeah, for now I'm just gonna make them out of cubes. It'll be what, 10 meters tall? More like 15 meters tall. Can I make kinematic bodies out of multiple convex? Yeah, I can. So it'll be something like that, and then there'll be a mesh instance. Yeah. And eventually this will all be good. This thing will be big. So it'll be what? 8 by 8 by like 100? Something like that. I think this will be like 80 or 60. And there'll be another like collider. Actually, I can literally just duplicate this, move it to here, because it'll be like attached there, and then when this falls apart they'll snap apart, and there'll be something like cool to make it work. Single convex collision sibling. I certainly don't have any sort of lip. I'm gonna edit my save so that I can actually like it'll be flag 100, so that way I can actually save my position. What is... There's... Oh. The wires of my controller are like interfering with my tablet. I had no idea that it worked like that. I don't know what material that is. Okay, so the actual way to get there. That's spooky. And it'll be like... Ooh. Okay. And I think there's going to be like a narrow pipe here that you have to jump around, so it'll be like... I guess there won't be, because that's too hard. That's not what I want. It's really frustrating how Godot doesn't support hot reloading when you move something. I keep ranting about it. Oh, right. I need to get this just at the right position. And then I think... Let's just lower this whole thing, actually. Because it needs to be... Just need to lower that a little bit. Be like that. And then this mesh. Yeah. Right there. And then there'll be something that both obscures the jump yeah, like a little triangle here. I could literally just duplicate this thing. A little bobble. May need to be smaller than this. All right, let's see how that plays. Not well. Because I may need to, like, drop this a little bit more. Because I think having it so that the player has to jump around it is a good idea. Though also, how feasible... I need to think about how the player's going to see this for the first time. But okay. Can they actually just get up here? No, I think they have to actually go all the way around this. Wait, why can I climb up this? I can just climb up this wall? Wait. I can just climb up this wall. That actually makes things way more interesting, honestly. I'm not gonna... Okay, so that's a feature, not a bug. Because that's cool. That does mean this is a bit easier than I anticipated. And what I'm probably going to do is I'm just going to, like... No, I'll have to actually make these proper, like, little bits of geometry. I was about to say that I was just going to recolor these to use the same texture as this, but I actually want there to have the little, like, inlaid gem material. But they will be basically the same. But yeah, knowing that you can actually just scale this thing. Sort of. It doesn't seem like it quite works 100% of the time, but I'll let the player jank their way up. Ooh, can I roll jump to somewhere from here? Okay. But that's cool. I think that's good enough. The fact that you can scale this wall adds some complexity. But that's okay. I'm going to add a little bit of like a square here. So maybe like... just a little bit of this to give the player enough surface to like roll jump into it. And I should figure out where the player lands. Alright, let's see how this works. It's a very awkward camera angle. Nice. Okay. And then from here, what can I do? I can scale up this. Okay, I'll just make the player scale up that. Or I'll make him do something funky like, ooh, that's good. Yeah, I don't get why it, like, I literally changed the local coordinates, so why does it, like, live reload the global coordinates? I don't get it. I wonder if I could fix that. I'm not going to do it now. I spent yesterday doing engine code. Hopefully this doesn't, like, overwhelm the player, because this is, like... It is using sort of a funky... Oh, you can just straight up cheese it, sort of. I don't think... Okay, so because there's no place to, like, rest your feet, I don't think there's actually enough stamina by default. So the player has to do it like this. Unless they get a stamina up. So it needs to be moved down by like 3 meters. Or 2. Let's try that. This is like... This is funky. This is some weird platforming. I don't know how feasible this is going to be for the average player. But it's cool as heck, so I'm going to keep it. What did I want for this? So I wanted to then drop down and go up. I think... First things first, I'm going to make another one of these, so that way I get a bit more height. And then I'm going to, like, have it drop down. Like, it'll be, something weird. Like that. Then they'll have to drop down a bit further, I think, to get to this one. And then I think just a few simple jumps for a little bit. You know, give them a break from all that hard stuff. Like that. I keep... Yeah, honestly, I'm tempted to use the brake after this. Oh, I can just... Oh, no, I can't. Nice, so I actually have to do that. This is... I don't know how many players are actually going to figure out this. I mean, I can barely execute on it here. But hey, that's what the stamina ups are for. I may want to lower the price on flags because they're kind of useful for this. I don't know if... I'm pretty sure a lot of players are just not going to be able to do this, especially since it's also... Okay, so there's like a very slight... I need to figure out what exactly our... Where's the player? Because I think I also need to make it a little bit more generous. Climb, min.climb will be negative 0.1. So you can climb up sheer vertical slopes, and you can also climb up slightly beyond sheer vertical slopes. Yeah, that's what it was, I think. And I bet you. Ooh. That's gonna be brutal. Oh, wow. Okay, that is brutal. I like that, though. I need these to be down like 2 meters, though. So yeah, this is just an insanely hard platforming challenge where failure means you start over from the entire beginning. Unless you have your unless you saved up your flags from the helpful shopkeepers. That's easy. That's an easy climb. I'll keep that one there. And I think the player will understand that they can't climb from, or they can't climb sheer walls from the ground. They have to, or from the air. They have to be on the ground. It is sort of a goofy, because this is like a sheer wall. Like, she's just Spider-Man now. It's like and it's not like it's rock. It's not like she's grabbing onto it or anything. It's just, it's like flat metal. I mean, from an aesthetic perspective, I don't know if it actually... Oh well, from a gameplay perspective, it's cool. So I'll forgive the fact that it's not... It aesthetically, I don't think looks right. But hopefully, because I discovered it by accident, players will too. Because they're holding crouch a lot and running around and stuff. I could have multiple paths up here. Ooh. I almost died a horrible death. Okay, that one's too much. So what I'm gonna do... There we go. And then... I think from there, the player would be able to negotiate to get up to here. I'll just have to make sure that that stays consistent. And then they can, you know, then they can run around on this little thing. And I'll have to figure out what I want to do with that. Oh my god. Yeah, really hard. I don't think that's actually going to be feasible because... Yeah, because it's too steep to start climbing on. I just need to make it something that's walkable. Alright. The fact that you can climb up sheer walls from the ground, though, does mean that I have to sort of reconsider some of the platforming, I think. Or maybe I don't. You know what? I don't. Maybe I should add some, like, texture to this material. I mean, that would improve the ability to, like, perceive speed, and also it would, maybe just a normal map. Because then it would be much easier to, like, deal with it. Though then it'd be super obvious when it repeats and stuff. Decisions here. And I think what I'm going to do to be mean here is there's going to be some monsters. Yeah, they'll be attached to... Well, they should still be attached to the mid. See, I think you have to walk around. Maybe there's, like, a thing that's blocking the road here. Like one of these little things. And it's just positioned just so that you can't, like, jump around it very easily. That'll be not annoying. Okay. Now, enemies. So yeah, there's just gonna be a crawly here. So deal with it. I mean, he'll be quite easy to dispatch. But what about it? What about the other one? This one will even drop a coat. It'll go up to super rare. And the trick with this one will be that there's also a death knot right there. And he is 100% gonna terrorize you for the whole trip. Let's see how that feels. First, I'll need to make sure that I can't safely go around the other way. Ooh, that could be... I think the way that it is... I mean, this is feasible, I think. It's just really difficult. Ooh, that's cool. I'm gonna add one more just to make sure that the player has to, like, learn that skill, because so that way the player can either do a difficult platforming challenge or they can just run around a bunch of enemies, and there'll be some minor platforming there. That's awesome. Yeah, and then this will be like the way to actually get out. Ooh. Or, yeah, that'll be the way up. So then the other way is to go this way. Ooh. The player will want to probably get familiar with their spin kicks. Also, I need some more music. I'll put on, you know what, the Lisa soundtrack. Let's see how that sounds on your end. A little louder. That's a bit loud, but okay. Yeah, I think there's also going to be... What is up? Oh, okay. That's because the, there's the bonking. Right, the player doesn't even have the gun at this point in the game. This is like an insane... this is insane. This is this would be very difficult for the player. But I think that's the fun of it. I don't even think you could, like... I don't think it's very feasible to, what am I thinking of? Or this challenge is basically impossible the other way, is what I was saying. Or thinking. Oh. It's easy. You just gotta... Okay. I need to amp this up a little bit, so that way. Because I want it to be that you have to ledge grab. It's playing the same... Oh, no, the song just repeats. I can do this. Now I can't do it. I may want to add like checkpoints that are like built in. Or maybe add a shopkeeper near here or something like that. That sells flags, because this'll be really brutal. Especially if someone had to go all the way, like if they didn't know about flags and they had to go all the way down. Get out of here, dude. This dude is gonna be so... Oh my god. Okay, so you can kind of jank your way up there. So this needs to go more inward. These two need to go inward, I think. I could just add fall damage here. Well, no. I think I've already decided that there's going to be no... Oh my god. I need music that's less insane. Alright. I'll let the Lisa soundtrack be for now. Okay, you can theoretically do it. This is like the optional path that's meant to be like really hard though. Because the default path that's still pretty hard is this one. Where's our baubles? That's good. Get another Crawley here. Also, this needs to be a child of the upper tower. These, I guess these can be attached to the mid. Maybe these two are attached to the bottom, or the top. So that way, you know, when this comes apart, some of them are down here, and it makes kind of sense. Yeah. And yeah, and again, this is only for reference. I think the full animation is going to be... should be like 30 seconds. Okay, I gotta get some different music. I'm getting the Deltarune soundtrack. Okay, so what exactly am I gonna do here? I think there's gonna be two of these guys. Yeah, I think the Lisa soundtrack is good for the game. It's not good for like casual listening while doing other things, music. Wait, that attack lasts so long. Ooh. I think I may want to change how that bonking works, because that's a really... It's very precarious. Okay, but now we have the next phase. We're gonna have the next phase be a little thing. I'm just gonna jump off for some stress relief. Okay. So what we need here we have our delightful little thing. Then we have our blockers. We have our blockers here. So then the player's probably going to go around this way. And there's going to be, I don't know, a thing here that they can jump onto. And then there should be some bad guys. So there'll be like a bad guy here that they then have to avoid. And it'll just shoot at them. And then maybe one on this side as well. And this will be... I don't know. I want something kind of funky. So maybe like this, where you can stand on this end and then you can jump up to... Well, that doesn't do what I want exactly. Maybe they'll just be optional little treats here. So that way then you can just like run across this. And like... Whatever, that's fine. You go here, then you climb up this. Then you jump up here. Maybe another optional thing like that, like these. Then there's, you know, another little optional treat there. Then I don't know, maybe you just climb straight up. Right, I keep forgetting. You can just climb up the wall, so a lot of these jumps can be replaced with climbs. Yeah, then there's going to be just something here. I think this is going to have to be a lot smaller. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I'm back. That's the music that cues me in. Every time I walk into a room, this music plays. Alright, so we planned some... Well, I planned it. You didn't plan it. I have to keep reiterating that. So otherwise, you'll get too cocky. Alright, let's just put one of these dang baubles. And it'll be put... I'll deliberately put it so that you can climb up it. Let's see, I think... Yeah. So it'd be like you can jump and then climb. I should probably start getting in the habit of like doing more work before I start playtesting. But honestly, I would rather just let me... I'd rather be able to like edit things in-game practically. Which is part of why I'm so interested in my next game being in its own engine, is because that's one of the big things that I want to do with it, is like make a bunch of features that are designed okay, so I can't jump nearly as high as I thought I could. Is to just design it specifically around that like idea of development. Just that you start the game and you're playing in it, and there's no like separate editor. You know, there are tools for like editing the individual assets, but then it just has the ability to reload into the game, and anything that needs to be changed like by a dedicated tool, you just do it in-game. And I think it would be and I can just cater it to like my specific workflow, which is like, you know, 3D games with characters, or where you control one character and like, you know, walk around doing stuff. And I've already started speccing out like the exact like formats of things that are going to be in there, like the mesh formats that it would support and like the image formats and things. That should be an exciting project once I get the Vulkan loader working. Once I get literally anything on the screen. But okay, and from here, I want to do kinematic body, collision shape. And it'll be, how long should it be? I think 20 is too long. Alright, let's see if this works. I'm just gonna go around this way. I think that's... I'm not a fan of how long that attack frame, or that attack is out. I'll probably just adjust that soon. Also, oh my god. Yeah, never mind. That's way easier. Oh wait, no. I can climb. Yeah, there we go. Also, why do I... What's up with that? What the heck is up with that? Okay, that's really annoying. I think it's because... Okay, that's pissing me off. I think it's because when you let go, you still have an upward velocity. And then that upward velocity, I don't know, it causes you to slide because you're technically not on the ground for a little bit. Because like, it works just... Wow, you can go like glacially slow. No, so that's just really just screwed up. Okay, well, I'm not gonna cry about that for now. I don't think these are exactly steep enough, but I'm gonna... And they also might be too tall. Oh. Yuck. I mean, it's so bad. Okay, that's kind of janky. Because I went into the air for a little bit, I had a little bit more, like, juice. Oh my god, that is awful. That is intolerable. Okay, I need to fix that now. I need to get, let's get our good old-fashioned debug UI. Let's see what I have in there. Okay, it's because it's when I'm -1 briefly. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I think what I need to do is have a ground normal. Ground normal. So if best floor dot not equal to is greater than 0. I remember there was a reason that I didn't do this, but I've forgotten it, so hopefully that bug disappeared on its own from some other unrelated thing. Okay, that actually made it significantly... that made it so much worse. That made it... How did that get so much worse? Because I think what's happening is this gravity thing isn't applying correctly. Because best normal can equal vector 3.0. I need something that shows the where's debug? Stats A5. And I'll just do debug, no, UI debug stats A5 text equals okay. Yeah. Okay, so it's exactly what I was thinking of. When that's 0, because it's causing the player to, like, slide. So what I may want to do is just disable gravity when that happens? I don't know. Or what I can do is if best normal not equal so that way it should allegedly preserve that direction. And then because what I want it to do is I want it to keep sliding into the wall. but it's not. Like, there's something screwed up here, but that's fine. That's just because of, like, sliding and stuff. That is insufferable. And yeah, it's related to the floor dot. So let's do... maybe it's related to move and slide. So like, what if normal vector 3 negative ground normal times 0.25, no, 125 ground normal else. So that could allegedly make it better. Well, now it just doesn't work right. I mean, alright, whatever. I need to test it on here anyway, to make sure that it, like... I don't know. Yeah, no. Like, you can see, like, even on this, like, tiny slope, you can see that the character starts falling. So this is... So that is doing something that is completely inexplicable, and I don't understand how that's even related to what I was doing. But whatever. It does solve the falling problem, though. Okay, what does snap... So why can I snap in a different direction from the up direction? Alright, let's set that to that. Let's see how that works. Okay. Okay. That inexplicably does exactly what I want. Like, literally magically. I mean, there is this sort of slight, there's that slightly weird, like, deceleration that she has, which I think is because your upward velocity isn't controlled by accelerating. Alright, that's good enough. Like, that's pretty good. But I may have to double check that it works properly on, like, other surfaces and things. Well, I will have to. And I don't know. Maybe I could just put a house. For no other reason than for aesthetics, I have decided to put a hut right next to here, which is convenient because that means that I get to test this terrain. And that's the only reason that I am doing that. But yeah, I have no idea what the relationship between the up vector and the slide vector is now. I just sort of swapped those around. What am I doing? Okay. I need to go to... Let's just type in hut. Why is my brain so small? Like, look at that. Look at how easy that was. Now I have a hut. Convenient for figuring out. And it's like it's like a little picture. It's a little family gathering of all three of the factions that have built things out here. I mean, I think there might actually be a fourth given the dark rocks or the dark stone structures. And it looks terrible. It radically increases my speed. Why would that be? Okay, now I have to think with my big old dang old brain. I mean, it shouldn't be. Like, it shouldn't be significantly increasing the velocity. Like, I don't get this. Like, okay, that's ridiculous. Look at that. It completely screws up the velocity. This is infuriating. Maybe I just need to keep dividing it. Because it's like, this works just fine. Except for that little bit of deceleration, which is a minor thing that I can figure out if I want to. Because at least the player is going in the direction that they intended to go. But it's like... Like, that's oh my god. Ooh. Ugh. Do you see that? How... It should be pointing directly towards the floor. Hang on. I think I know what I can do. I bet you one of the issues is that I changed the behavior of the floor normals, or the ground normal, because I did this. I don't need to do that anymore. Or at least, I don't think I do. Because it's already doing a bunch of if statements. So this way, I think it's because it's still pulling the player in the direction of the last floor, or like what direction the floor was, even when they're no longer touching it. When it should be pulling them down in that case. But this may literally be exactly what I was... Okay, but I think that's literally... Yeah, that literally just recreated the problem that I had before. God damn it. Because there's basically two problems that I'm trying to solve that need basically the opposite things. We have our floor. And we have our player. And we want the player... When the player is... So, the problem is... If we move the player down like this, they're going to slide, because basically it interacts with it such that this pushes the player into the floor. And then that leaves a parallel component to the floor, or a perpendicular, whatever. And that pushes the player back. So what I do is when the player is touching the ground, I change gravity so that it only pushes the player into the ground. But there's also the snapping, which should ideally push the player directly into the floor as well, because what we're seeing now is when it doesn't, it does that. Alright, let's do something even crazier. So, if it's not equal to 0, so that means that we're touching the floor. Alright, I don't think this is actually going to do what I want it to do. Because now the ground normal is never 0. It works so well in one specific instance, though. That's the worst part. It perfectly solves my problem. It just screws up this problem now. Yeah. So what's happening is I'm touching this floor, and then when I move, I'm not touching the other floor. So it's like jerking me in the direction that the floor used to be, because it still thinks that that's what I want to do. And I do, but only in one specific instance, when the player is doing this. Because on this instance with the pyramid, it's sending the player this way. Like, when the player has moved, when the player moves this direction away from this wall, it jerks them in the direction that the floor was. So I need to figure out a way that I can disambiguate between those two instances. I guess I could do... I guess I could base it on the input, like the controller input. And this is basically nothing anymore. I don't even know if you can have 0 here. Maybe I can do... If input is less than or equal to 0.1, else if design, so actually if best floor dot is greater than 0, or so otherwise in other words, if we're actually touching the floor, or we're moving in a direction, or we're not moving in a direction, I mean, then it'll snap to the floor. Otherwise, it'll do this. And also I need to now have the best floor dot be something that I can control, or that's something that's persisted across functions. It started me literally at the op. Okay. Best floor dot float. I may have to completely rewrite this this movement code again. But oh well, it's not that big. It's like 40 lines or something. I don't even think this is possible anymore. And this, I guess that's okay. I might actually do this. Like this might be what I want to do instead, to have the player snap down instead of there. But okay. Yeah, so that still moves decently, except for here. Okay, so that's not acceptable. But maybe with this, so then it moves you straight down rather than moving you against the floor. Yeah. It does sort of jerk you down a little bit though. Yeah, you can see that I'm moving faster when I go down now. Like there's sort of a jerkiness to it. But okay. Now I need to see this as well. Okay, it's a lot better because it's only like changing my vertical velocity. So it still feels kind of janky because I'm like suddenly accelerating downward. But that is basically like what you would, like that's, I don't know a less janky way of doing that. Yuck. At least that awful sliding is done. So this is acceptable now. Like this is tolerable. Where before it just wasn't. So this is janky because what you have to do is like precisely climb so that you can latch onto that, which I can't do. I should figure out how to do that. I should use my whole brain. And I should stop trying to climb, or stop trying to jump up to it. Alright. I just gotta lower these. They're too high. I can't figure it out. Brain not big enough for that. Alright, how tall does this actually have to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Alright. No, I don't want to do too many of those. But this way, this way I can do that climbing. Okay, that little if you run up a slope, that little jerk, that's annoying. I don't like that. And also rolling there. But okay, that's good enough. For that, at least. I'm curious. You could probably just... Yeah, you can just climb here. If you don't bonk. I'm gonna disable... You know what? I'm gonna make the executive decision. You can only bonk when you roll jump. I'm tired of bonking when I roll. Let's go to state.roll. Let's remove bonking. So this way I can roll into walls all I want with total impunity. Like, look at that. And now I'm not flung off the side like an idiot. But if I do bonk, if I roll jump, I can still bonk. Alright, what else did we need? Okay, just some simple stuff. I should have saved. Or I should have put a flag down. Oh well. And I'm just gonna... Yeah, look at that. That's how that works, and then... yeah, this will be cool. Huh? Oh. This will be tricky. Because what I want to happen is... let's do... what is that? 4-1. Huh? Alright, whatever. That's what I was doing. That's what I'm doing. I know I've been taking a lot of breaks early. I think this may be another time where I take an early break. You know, like, at like, in 2 minutes. Okay. That's good. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so it's the acceleration. It's that little bit of acceleration that I was talking about, plus the snapping. I may want to... I may need a bit of complex logic to fix that. But that's really stupid. But I think I'll probably have to just rewrite the movement code again. Or at least that little section, that Excel function. Uh-oh. Nah, I'll keep working until 3, I guess. My regularly scheduled hours. So this, I don't think I actually have the ability to do this. Wait. Okay, good. Okay, so I just have to be, like, precise with it. And then it's pretty easy. And then there was something else I was supposed to do. I'm back to chip ship, but that's okay. And I was talking about the music. At least there's stuff to see. Alright, but those are looking good. Let's do something easy for a victory lap. It'll just be a little like a little something, one of these. It'll be just around the edge. Easy peasy. Something like that. Then like that. And then like that. Pretty brilliant if I say so myself. Very intriguing level design with lots of variety there. Yeah, it's like a whole new game now. Like, what do I do here? Do I climb up the wall and then go around this? My goodness. But what happens if I do it a third time? Wow. I failed that time. I had to wait for my stamina to regenerate. I'll put a guy with a gun or something up here. Just shoot you. Yeah, I'll put like a crawler on this one. I don't even need to speak in hypotheticals. I can just do it. Look at that. And he's nowhere to be found because he's not parent, because the hot loading doesn't work right. Ooh, alright, and that'll be, and then there'll be a capacitor like right here. Let's get this guy. It's tower top. Let's go to entities, environment, ancient, A scrap 1. Incredible ingenuity here, ladies and gentlemen. Your mind is going to be blown when you see what this does. As soon as I figure out where the items are. Every time I like don't know where an item is, even though it like I've plainly categorized everything, it makes me angrier. It's like I gotta take like Ritalin or something to figure out where the fucking where I put where the items folder is for the items, because I put them in the items folder and can't read. Oh, that's alarming. Alright, well he's done with now. But I think there should be like a few guys up here. And like it should at least be like interesting. Yeah, and then that's going to cause something to rumble. I need some, like, cool stuff up here as well. So. What I might do now is I know I said that I was going to go till 3. I might call it here so that I have, and then take a bit of a walk to not be so mad. And figure out what I want to do from here. But yeah, and I can draw up a fun little thing. And then, once you get this item, it'll also cause a collapse. So what's the friendly name here? Capacitor 113. What happens with friendly names? Okay. So I just add a stat. And then when that stat is emitted by the global, I'll do whatever I'm doing. I'll actually put that, let's see. So what we need is the fall stat. I'm just gonna have, so if global else global dot next stat changed function on stat change stat val if stat equals fall. You know what? Let's just do, this will be like 1 second. So this, okay. Ooh. And I can add little goodies at the bottom of these. So it's like, ooh. So you have to slide all the way down them. And it's a trap. It's a terrible trap. Though I guess with the way I design checkpoints, it doesn't matter because when you get a collectible, you can just respawn and you'll be back where you were and still have the collectible. And this should give us a good indicator that at least it's working. What is that? What was that movement? I guess I was just too close to the thing. Alright, and then this is gonna fling me. Nice. And the flags are still there. Maybe I should parent them to whatever you're inserting them into. Because that's, that leaves something to be desired, I think. But oh well. Oh, right, and oh, wait, no. Okay, they do eventually right themselves. I think. Their gravity might be completely screwed up, though. I mean, I guess he looks okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try now walking far away from it so that the little bits unload. And then I'm going to see what happens when it comes back. Because it should just be as it is now, with all the enemies like on the ground and stuff. And we can just wait for all the little giblets. Let's see. No binds. And it'll be a one-shot connection. Because there's no reason for it to be like it was. I should have saved. Oh wait, okay. Interesting. Why am I here? I don't think the game really has the technology to make this work quite the way that I'm thinking it should. Also, why isn't this loaded up? Like this should have all the little... Okay, it does have the gibs. And neat, it makes little platforming things. Right, I forgot. The entire point of this was so that I'd have a climbable platform to get up there. That's faster than just walking up normally. I don't think I accomplished that yet. I need to yeah, that's faster than that route. So I need to make sure that I actually have that. Also had so much junk in front of that guy's house. Yeah, I need more like gibs on this side or little bits. Because, yeah, this... Yeah. Yeah, I need to, Alright, I'll figure this out. So yeah, I'm not gonna take an early break. I've double changed my mind. I've double crossed myself. What I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna tweak this until it makes like a usable shortcut. Wow, it's not even close. It's not even close to a good shortcut at all. And for now, I just need these. So I'll have some little bits and bobs that are also attached to it. Yeah, it's like this does not at all even resemble like physics. Like, look at that. It's barely even touching anything. Okay, like that looks like it could be like good enough plausibility. Like it dug into the ground there at the tip. Oh, I forgot to fucking put the keyframes in. And yeah, this one is irrelevant. It doesn't even need to be here. Like, it can go all the way down for all I care. In fact, it probably should for, like, believability. Like, it slid all the way down here. And it's not embedded in the rock so much. And then we need some way of making this like function as a shortcut better. Maybe there's a tower here that was knocked over as well, and it like, yeah, that would work. I can do like, let's do entities, environment, and you're not supposed to move kinematic, or you're not supposed to move static bodies, but you can, so I'm gonna do that. It'll just be maybe a large platform. Basically, it's like, it was here, and then for some reason, all this stuff knocked, well, yeah, that could definitely knock it off. Yeah, and then this all falls down with it. Also, this means that the low res thing is now all screwed up. I still don't think this is enough to... whatever. And hopefully the animation doesn't kill itself because I added things that aren't in the base like the base node. Okay, that did not work. Like it literally just didn't work. The animation just didn't do anything. I think it's because... yeah, I think it's because it didn't want to move. Weird. Okay, so I think I need to make a kinematic version of this. Let's just open that. Merge from scene. Actually. Entities, environment, copper, platform, large. Create multiple convex collision siblings. I don't think, yeah, this didn't even remotely. This barely did what I wanted. Like, look at that. It's completely off. Alright, I'm gonna have to do that myself. Alright, let's open. Still tons of compromising file. Oh, I can just press X on them. Alright, assets, environment, platform large. Oh wait, I have to... Okay, now I can do this. What I'm gonna do is, I guess not that. Let's see if I can do inner loop region. Nope. And legs. Let's do leg. P loose parts. Alright. So it's 15 kinematic bodies, which is not ideal. Oh well. Project GLB. Excuse me. Oh, right. It does literally nothing because it... Okay. This is fine. This will be fun for someone to watch, or all these streams, to see me going from, like, I don't know, optimistic to not. Collision. Alrighty. So this, and this'll, the legs will be not perfect, but that's okay. In fact, I didn't even check how they look, but oh well. Yeah, you can see there's a little bit of, well, there's a there's quite a large amount of I don't know. I don't know what I'd call that. Slack or like imperfection in there. Let's just get all of these actually. Because I have a cool idea. Which is to just make, if the meshes are going to be convex, there we go, they're more convex. I'll even go so far about to have your mind blown. Yeah, whatever. Perfect. So this doesn't need to be there. Copper, platform, kinematic. Yeah, and look at that. It's significantly better at matching it. See? Look, there's only a little bit of weirdness with it because it's mostly convex. And now, players can enjoy these weird legs from the comfort of their own computer entertainment system. And I'll just pretend that the textures don't warp because it uses triplanar texture mapping, so it's gonna look bad. Well. And maybe I'll just add a little bit of rock and stuff for the player to grab onto from here. Alright, let's see if that actually like makes it. Did I make sure? Because I want to just make sure that it works properly. It doesn't. I know. I will just move that to the low-res chunk. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure what's happening is that it's calling the animation in the low-res scene. Yeah, okay. So I just need to put the platform here. And then they should all work just fine. Let's see what this looks like in game. Oh, right. I was knocked... Player fall to death. Oh. That. Well, let's just not have that then. Let's just see what happens if this happens. Because... yeah, so basically... I was knocked around by the, oh, God. Okay. So it was because of the janky thing. Okay, I may have to fix... I think I'll have to do some logic on the checkpoints there to make sure that they don't mess up the player horribly. Okay. I wonder if there's any way at all for me to get up there from here. Maybe this? What if I put a rock there? So I'm just gonna also get some rocks. Let's put like a couple of rock ones. Because the only point of this, also I should really put a better. Maybe I should just I could have just disabled collisions. Whatever. I'll just set the player's, for now I'm just gonna set the player's checkpoint position to like 30 higher than this. Exactly. There we go. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so that the player's flag detects what it's on. And then if it's on something that is moved, or maybe they'll have some special function that calls delete on it, and then there'll be some sort of fix point. I might even just make that a bespoke thing for just this area. Like, it figures out which chunks are in this zone, or which flags are in this zone, deletes all of them when the flag is set, and it puts you here or something. But it only has to do that once, because then after that the player will be able to place flags as normal. And this is going to be a shortcut. It's going to be easier than just walking all the way around. Like, okay. Like, first off, it's already a decent amount of work to get up here. Like, and someone's gonna have to, like, climb this thing? Like, I guess they can do this? Well, okay, I guess with this slope here, it's actually not bad. So it's easier than climbing up this tower was at first. And I want, like, I think some more things here. Yeah, I'll need some little bits and bobs there. Yeah, like, I think, yeah, because those aren't usable anymore, so it'll have to go like this. Yeah, so the player can like climb up, and then they can climb up again. And then they're at the top. And then they can walk up to this thing, and then they can roll jump to here, climb to here, allegedly get to like here. And hopefully the player doesn't get confused by these rocks and think that this is like a climbable area before that. I guess I can just add like a rock here as well. Okay, I won't duplicate the rock. Fine, Godot. Have it your way. I'll just have another rock here. Oh yeah, and let's see what it looks like when I... Okay, so that works. And that was... Okay, and that works fine. Yeah, I need like subtle textures, I think, on these materials, or that tower material, because otherwise it's just awkwardly like, ooh, this is okay, so this is like too much. Ouch. What if I put, as a child of this thing, I could just put a static body. I'll just throw a static body in there. Because it seems like the issue was like that the animations were, like, it wasn't that this was kinematic, it was that it was not part of this base scene. Alright. But it's just going to have some copper scrap in there. Let's just put like a scrap 1. That's not going to be useful. Okay, let's see what this looks like. I bet I can get up this. Yeah. Then I just need to figure out how to actually use this for anything. Because I'm pretty sure it's not useful. Yeah, I can literally just climb up this. I can't believe I thought I could just roll jump over up. Alright, maybe these serve as like a red herring. To like at least get you looking in this direction, then you realize that you can just climb up here. God. Or... Right, you can do the weird climbing starting from a wall. God damn it. This is too hard. I think I'm gonna have to make this easier. Okay. So, there's no way in hell that I'll be able to make it to this thing unaided. So let's just put a rock there. Look at that. Practically begging for someone to climb up it. Oh my god. I've had that BRB screen up for the entire hour. Oh well. My worst fears come to fruition. And I don't feel a thing. Oh well. Well, at least now people can see what I'm doing. I wonder if I'll edit my streams to cut that out, or if I won't. Well, c'est la vie. Ah, what the hell. I think I'm gonna eventually have to play through this whole game without cheats and rebalance everything. This is a really hard climb, actually. Yeah, like, I can't even, like... Ooh. That's crazy. Well... This is cool. This is actually, like, a nice climb. And then it gets you to a new place. Oh my god. Just a little bit in. Oh well. I'm still bummed that I removed all of this, because it's like... Ah, well. I don't know if people are going to actually be able to use this as a... Or how usable this will be. This is very difficult. Oh. I also need to figure out, like, when you're sliding and then you do a roll, like, you fall super, super fast, and I don't know what that's about. I'd rather if the person didn't fall super fast. Alright, and that gets you all the way up here again. So it's not much of a short... Well, it's trading a long walk for a hard climb. And I think that's kind of fun. And then I'll have, like, enemies that spawn differently. All I need now is to make the proper animation for it, and to also make a whole bunch of other things for it, but... And I might even just make it the low-res animation the only one. I don't really need a bunch of things sliding around or, like, cool stuff happening. Yeah, I don't know if this is much of a shortcut. It's just like a really, really brutal climb, and also like completely wipes out a lot of this, well, nah, there was nothing really here, sort of. Oh my god. So much damage. I wonder where the bad guys went. Oh wait, they were on top of this one, and it like plummeted through the earth, so they're all dead. Like all the top, like the top of that went through the ground. So I think the enemies that are on top of here, there will be some, are gonna be the ones that like whatever. And then I'll have to figure out what I want to do with the collectibles that are there. I think they'll just be parented to it. I'm fine with the bugs flying sideways. Maybe I'll have some sort of auto-writing logic. That's wild. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make the whole, like, so this animation, it's going to be about, I think, 40 seconds long, maybe. It'll be where all of this is. Man, this is going to be hard. But for now, I'm not going to do anything too fancy with it. I'm going to do, okay, snap to 1 second. I think it should be faster than this, actually. It'll be like 20. Alright, let's have all of these duplicated. Then this tower top is going to be like sliding out, so it'll slide out in significant ways. Huh? Oh. What the heck? Should be doing exactly that. Oh well. Translation, rotation. And also this one is going to start coming out, I think, about here. So it'll also be coming down out like that. See, and then this one okay. So it's like slowly sliding down. And I think, yeah, this one's going to start tipping at first like this. Translation, rotation. And then it freaks out. So that's what high quality animation looks like. It's also going to fall out further, so it'll be like this can just, yeah, that'll be lost in the fray for now. I'm gonna hide this. I'm gonna just worry about this mid tower. And then it freaks out. Oh, right. It has to do like a weird... It should probably go the opposite direction. And then it can flip 360 degrees, fine. So it just has to like, flip down. Then it tumbles over. What is this rotation? Alright, I got that exactly where I wanted it to. So it's like sliding, then it hits that, and it starts, it should actually careen a bit more this way, I think. And then look at that. I think it should actually be more like here at this point. Oh, god damn it. What is up with that? So like what did I do wrong? I just rotated it. God damn it. Okay, so I think it tries to keep it like below 180 degrees. I think this has to be a lot faster, and also it should be like this should be different. I think it should hit here. So like, you know, like it lands there because it hit an edge like here. See what that looks like. What is happening now? All right, that is almost there for like the basic of this. Oh my god. And then it flips out here. Wait, no. Okay, that's just the normal falling. Keep pressing the wrong one. Oh, it flips around and then it like... Okay, so I think... Brilliant. What happens if I cubic interpolate this? Gonna make all of this faster, because this part needs to be a lot longer, I think. Well, I think it can rotate. How did I somehow do exactly the opposite of what I wanted? Because I need this part to be longer. That looks terrible. That just looks really bad. Oh well. Alright, so like half of this stream was completely invisible, but I'll be back at 4 p.m. to hopefully show you the whole stream this time. See you then.